Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Dennis. How you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I got hung up in rehearsal.
Listen, that's all right. I completely understand. Thanks for letting me hang out in your office.
Sure. Listen, I just wanted to tell you how excited I am to have you on the show. I watch Entertainment Tonight all the time. You're my favorite, without a doubt.
Oh, really? Your favorite?
Yeah. You know, why? Does that surprise you?
Well, no. I mean, that's very nice. It makes me feel good. But, you know, what about Teshy? What about Mary Hart? She's good.
Well, yeah, she's good. But honestly, you're really the best. I mean that.
Oh, well, thanks, Dennis. That makes me feel good.
Sure.
I appreciate
I'll see you out there.
Okay.
Dennis, we're ready for you.
Thanks again. I knew it. I knew it.
From Los Angeles, live on tape, it's the Dennis Miller Show. Tonight, Leeza Gibbons. From the commish, Michael Chiklis. Musical group Teenage Fanclub. Former NBA forward Maryland Congressman Tom McMillan. And now, it's him.
I know why we're all excited, because it's National Month. Kind of yank ad campaign is that? What are we, farm animals out here? That makes me thirsty. Nikki?
Dennis.
You're a beautiful woman.
It's about time you noticed. I've been over here languishing.
I'm working hard. Hello, I'm Dennis Miller, the H. Ross Perot of talk shows, and a new poll. Thank you. A new poll shows H. Ross Perot gaining on George Bush, although voters don't know what Perot's policy is yet. Hey, Bush's been president for 3 years. I don't know what the hell his policy is yet. What's that matter? See this yesterday, Bush was speaking in Pennsylvania, and he said, quote, "A lot of people have accused me of not being concerned enough with domestic issues. That's not true, and I hope that's understood by the voters here in the state of Philadelphia." And, kind of laugh. Who's up there? Festus from Gunsmoke? Or... Don't manipulate me with that fake laugh, babe. I'll go upside your head with a Buford Pusser stick. All right, not to be trifled with. Paganism is on the rise in the United States. There are more and more of these rituals taking place. The biggest will actually be held in the Astrodome this summer. It's called the Republican Convention, and here's an interesting story. Scientists have found evidence in space that confirms the Big Bang theory of the creation of the universe. No one's sure why, but this is seen as a boost to the Clinton campaign. And the biggest banger of them all. Bill Clinton was campaigning in the rain this weekend, but he made the best of a bad situation. After the speech, he held a wet T-shirt contest. And he Clinton's like Paul Snyder from Star 80. Marion Barry, just released from jail, saw an interesting quote in the paper. He said, "Prison for me was like a learning tree. I just ate of all the fruit and all the leaves." You know, Marion, it sounds like you smoked a few of those leaves while you're in there. Buffalo Bills have picked offensive tackle John Fina in the first round. Yeah. The Bills plan to use him to keep the right-to-lifers away from the abortion clinics up there, and you got to have a big man. Okay, I'll trap block. You sneak her in that door. The Burmese government, I know you are all actively hanging on the events of the day in Burma. The Burmese government has released 7 political prisoners, and to show the world how serious they are about human rights reforms, they gave them a full 1-hour head start before the Bloodhounds. So, breaking new ground over there in Burma. In Afghanistan, different factions of rebels are divvying up the recently conquered capital of Kabul. The Mujahideen.
Smooth.
I'm not even going to finish the joke. I don't feel I've earned the right to tell that joke. I was so off on that. I almost said the Musketeer Club. Oh, I'm so vapid. The U.S., we go to the next joke. The U.S. says that that plane that we had shot down in Peru was not in the wrong place. It was exactly where it was not supposed to be. So, fine line. South Korean cab drivers are installing karaoke machines in their taxi cabs. Yeah. Now passengers can enjoy the vocal stylings of a cab driver who is traveling 60 miles an hour with one hand on the wheel singing Horse with No Name in Korean. So, kind of excited about it. No, you're too kind. You're too kind. You're a Mojodinian. Mojodine Martin and the Gold Diggers. All right, last Friday was Shirley MacLaine's 58th birthday. Today is Shirley MacLaine's 149th birthday, and June 24th is Shirley MacLaine's 398th birthday. So, happy birthday, Shirley. A new study shows that Japanese live longer than anyone else on Earth. I think this is empirical evidence that the scientists have been looking for, that ridiculing Americans can actually lower your cholesterol. So, kind of a breakthrough there. So the Japanese live longer than Americans. Americans can get on more rides at Disneyland. But, you know, folks, look at those shoes, man. Wrap me in designer sheets, I never get enough. Who is this? Put the light on this cat. I want to talk to this cat. I want to do battle with him now rather than go through the whole show. Which one is it? That guy. Hey. What's up? Where are you in from? Okay, now I want to know, are you enjoying this or are you ridiculing me? I like to know up front. Okay. Is that a T-shirt from a radio station?
No, that's a T-shirt from NOS.
All right, you're in your mid-30s now. You got to start dressing. All right, and finally... I'm sorry. What's NOS? Need one shirt. And finally, can you believe? Occasionally, you got to take one of the radical ones and crease their skull with a pool cue. And finally, can you believe how trendy people are in this state? Southern California had an earthquake on Wednesday, then right away, Northern California had to have one. They are so jealous up there. Surveys are showing a wide discrepancy of how people perceived last week's quake. 90% of the women polled said they did not feel the earth move. Okay, we've got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Leeza Gibbons and... We've got the commish here. Michael Chiklis is here, and Congressman Tom McMillan going to talk about sports in contemporary America, and Teenage Fan Club is here.
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by Dawn Dishwashing Liquid. It takes grease out of your way.
We're back. Scooter. We're back. This is Scooter from The Crown.
Howdy.
Your actual name, Scooter?
Scooter Stephan, yes, I am, sir.
Baptized Scooter?
Baptized Scooter, Lee James Stephan.
All right, Scooter. You want to stay up here and do the show from here tonight?
Sure.
All right. If you have anything to say, just be polite about it.
Okay.
All right?
No problem, man.
Scooter!
Right you are, sir.
Yeah. Scooter is taking over the planet, man. What's... Somebody say Scooter is the planet? Woo! Woo!
All right, Scooter.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
They
my
love
brother.
it, man. You're the new Jinky.
I'm a fruit bat, Ma.
Oh, man. Nothing like a psychotic civilian to get the week started out. Give me 5, Scooter. All right. You know my first guest from the award-winning show, Entertainment Tonight. This week, you'll also see her on the American Country Music Awards and the Miss Universe pageant, which I believe Scooter won Miss Congeniality 2 years ago. But then, Guccione came out with the nudes, and they took the title away from you. All right, welcome Leeza Gibbons, folks.
I'm into the Scooter situation, big time.
Scooter, man, you are just so cherubic, man. You're like Larry Mandela with a thyroid problem. You are just...
Are you a professional heckler? Is that it?
No. You're very pretty.
Oh, Scooter. You know, ironically, Scooter is spelled with a Z.
Well, that's an affectation, I bet. Scoot, can I call you Scoot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I call you Tur? Wait, give me that head-on shot on Scooter again. No, the lower one. What was that about, huh? That. Oh, man, that is Thighmaster Canyon there, man. Hey, I got to talk to Leeza for a second, Scooty. I'll be back to you.
No, but stay in
Yeah,
with
get
us.
in here, man.
Yeah,
You have
stay.
anything, you jump in. Well, don't jump, but, kind of walk down the steps into the shallow end, and we'll go from there. Hey, now, you got a busy week here. What the hell's going on? You got the American Country Music Awards, Miss Universe. You're doing your regular duties this
I'm
week?
all over it. I got it. It's happening. Yeah.
This is great, huh? Great career week for you.
Good career week. Big time stuff. I don't have as big a position here as you do, but it's happening.
Where's the pageant this year at?
Oh, we're going to Bangkok.
Appropriate.
Had to get shot today.
It's a beauty pageant. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show off for Scooter. I can't believe it. That's how lame I am. That's how insecure I am. I'm showing off for Scooty. All right, we got to talk more. We'll be right back after this. Got to take a break. I'm sorry, I ran long. Dave Goldblatt and the Silver Beatles. Hey, now, I know you have a child now. How do you have two children, Lexi and Troy. How do you balance all this working with, you're not going to get taken, mothers don't get taken away. They just absorb with their kids, right?
Mothers just do it. We just hang with it because that's our job. But, I mean, you do it too. I met your
but
little
guys
guy
are a little
backstage.
different because there's this thing about going out from the cave and getting meat and bringing it back to the
that's
cave.
right.
But mothers are to,
Well, you have to be there for it to work, I think, and that's the hard thing. But they're delicious. They're my little girl's 2.5, and the little guy is 10 weeks old now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like yummy, and they make it easy because they're not judgmental kids, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they watch you on TV? Do they know you?
They do. They both unfortunately respond to that ET theme music.
Oh,
it's
they do that?
A sad and scary reality. They're good. Julian's good.
Oh, okay, stop it, folks. Now,
Because you know it's true. If you had a bad day, there's been the same with tonight.
I know I heard one of your kids looked up at you the other day and his first words were, Mommy, I can't believe Tesh and Celica didn't do it till they got married.
Oh, Teshy.
Johnny Tesh got married, huh?
Well, it was
He
quite...
seems like a romantic, is he?
He is. He's very serious about this relationship.
Yeah.
He's a dad now. I mean, he has a stepson who's like 10. He's the greatest kid in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And this was quite the event wedding.
Yeah, it looked like it. I saw it in People.
It was beautiful.
Big to do. It's a minor wedding. It's in us, but big wedding, People. Now, I want to ask you a serious question because you're in the business of scrutinizing celebrities in this culture. And this culture is going to hell with its interest in celebrities. To me, I mean, it just seems like it shouldn't be that much of our lives. But I'm wondering now. The Arthur Ashe incident just happened, and I for one believe that this public's right to know is made up by the people who need to do this stuff to sell papers. And I'm wondering what your stance is.
Do you think it was a cheap shot?
I think that there's nothing to be gained. I know in my life, and I believe probably for most of your lives. There's no amplification of my life by the information that Arthur Ashe is a victim of.
We talked about it actually in our script read the day the story broke, and we were divided, but it was pretty much more on the side. I agree with you, by the way. I think the guy was completely terrorized in a way that was inhumane, and no, it was not a right. It's not our right, and it's an embarrassment, I think, to be part of the media that does that to people at those times.
Wow, good for you, because I can't believe that it's. We gotta start seizing the power back from people who speak for us, for God's sakes. They always say we need to know, and we don't need to know. We gotta start telling these people that, because people like Arthur Ashe, his karma is as good as anybody's on the planet, and he deserves to be left alone if he wants to be left alone.
I agree.
Especially USA Today with, next thing I'll see is a pie graph about how we relate to arthroids.
Get the factoids on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just embarrassing to me. So, okay, when is the...
on the other hand, it's tough for guys who've got that information. What do you do with it? Because there's always that looming fear that somebody else is going to go public. And then...
Good. Then let them not have...
Let them
no,
take the
let
heat.
them not get to sleep at night. Why do you have... Nobody has to jump on it. Hey, now we got the American Country Music Awards and Miss Universe. And you know what I hate about Miss Universe now? They tell you they're running totes.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
like
and
to
if you're a
know
judge,
that.
you're on the line. You know, you're like Robin Leach. You go to judge this thing, they put your scores up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you gotta be honest about it. You gotta take the rap for it.
Must be encouraging for a young woman to know that her future is in the hands of Robin Leach. Okay, we'll be right back. This has been Leeza Gibbons. We'll be right back with Michael Chiklis, folks, the commish.
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light.
There's a movement blowing across this country, my friend, and it resonates. Scooter.
I could thank my mom and dad.
Now, you know, Scooter, by being on this show, I don't think you're allowed to do the other shows in this town now.
That's okay. That's all right.
Are you getting enough potassium? I worry about you. Here.
Oh, dude.
All right, Scooter. Oh, wait, I want to go ahead, jam a little bit. I want to hear this.
What?
Well, you had to move there. I want to see what
Well, I
you
was
say.
just thinking I was going to save this forever, but realized it wouldn't last that long, so might as well eat it.
Oh, see? Comedy's tough, isn't it, Ben? Just hang loose out here. That's what you got to do. No matter how bad it blows up, go on, man.
Got more bananas, I'm staying.
That's what I live by. All right. You know the commish? You watch this show?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. My next guest plays Tony Scally and Stephen Canals, the commish. Please welcome Michael Chiklis. See,
Scooter, you are my idol.
Chiklis is an animal. You can see why they picked him to do Belushi. He's just balls up. He doesn't care. Scooter's out or he's going to roll with it.
Scooter, you're a wild man.
Yeah, he is. But you sure you want to share a banana with this cat?
You didn't bite it, though. There's no teeth marks in there. He broke it off. He's fine. I'm mad at you. I got stuck next to, like, the twin of Ed Wynn on the flight over here. This guy on the way over here, and he's like, I thought it was wonderful. I just saw you on a promo, and you're going to be on Dennis Miller, and he's wonderful. I'm like, oh, my God.
Sure wasn't Capote's ghost. Hey, now tell me, commission's going great. You just got picked up again, huh?
Yes, we did a month and a half early, and this was not anticipated. So I'm psyched out of my mind. Pardon me, my mother will be mad. So
You're eating with food.
here.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really, really thrilled. The show's going really well, and people are
Yeah,
tuning in.
you're good on it. You give off a nice, no crap attitude. I admire that. It's really good acting.
Thank
Now,
you.
Scooter,
Thank
you
you.
be nice over there. I'm talking to Mike.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Got Harpo over here all of a sudden. Take it easy. Now, you especially have to be gratified because at some point, probably when you took on that film, I mean, I know you had to take it because you had to get in the door, but
That's right.
the Belushi film, a lot of
Yeah.
people got cranky in this town. Did you
That-
think it was going to hurt you?
Well, it's funny because I didn't hear about any of the controversy until 2 months into shooting. And then I pleaded with everyone not to tell me a thing about it until afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, after doing my first movie, it was my first time on camera. I had always been a theater rat prior to that. And all of a sudden, after doing this whole big film, my first film, I was alone in my one-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn going, oh, my God, what have I done? I'm never going to work again.
Yeah.
So it was kind of scary. Yes, it was.
Were
at
you
first.
actually petrified, though, or were you, like, kind of showbiz petrified? Because everybody plays this game where I'll never work
No.
again. But did you really think you were out of the loop?
Yeah, because of all the descriptions. It's more from what everyone else said.
Right.
Than from me. I was like, yeah, I'll work again, I think. But the more people were saying to me, it's weird when an interviewer says to you, do you think you'll work again?
Yeah.
That's when you go, oh, my God, I don't know. Do you think so?
I think the town has a better sense of humor about itself than it's given credit for.
That's true. That's
i.e.
true.
Altman's player. I think this town takes a pretty good joke on itself.
That's true. That's true. I think that, after it's been, 4 or 5 years now, obviously I'm working and, it just, I think it was because I was young and I hadn't done anything. And, it was just all unfounded fears. And no one really cared. Everyone knew that my part was one of love and admiration and respect.
Yeah, what'd you think of John? Did you dig him?
Oh, man, I was psycho for him when I was a kid. Being in Boston area, and New York and stuff. I mean, I just lit up to Belushi really, really young. So.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever, again, on that show, and believe me, I love a lot of people who've done the show, but revved up that sort of maniacal thing when he'd do the rave off at the
he was one of
news.
a kind, absolutely one of a kind, so.
You know who might have it? Farley. Have you seen Farley?
No.
The new kid, Chris Farley?
No,
You guys know Farley? He's got that. He's got this anything goes sort of commitment.
Yeah?
I know he loved John. And,
the big guy.
Yeah. And
I
he
like
just,
Scooter!
Yeah, right.
I can't tell you.
Hey, Scooter, now listen. This is the wrong time of year to be doing that. We've had too many quakes lately. And you got to take it easy, babe. Now, you get hits too, right?
I am, and speaking of quakes, I asked during the quakes, so the earth moved, literally.
When you get married?
I'm getting married June 21st.
Tell me a little.
Thanks. I'm really excited.
Yeah, you met the one?
Yes, I did. And, it was either get engaged now and wait until next hiatus.
Nah.
And I said, no, this is action. We got to go for it. We did, so she's crazed. She's off with her parents, freaking out, looking at halls and all that kind of stuff.
So you'll be able to spend all summer together?
Yeah,
I look for that big grin on your face on the first episode
Thanks,
next year.
yeah.
Man. I'm glad it's back.
Thank you.
Mike Chiklis with the Mish. We'll be right back with Teenage Fan Club. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years after with Scooter Lee. All right, now Scooter, you dig rock and roll? What's
Love
your
rock
music?
and roll.
Yeah?
Hard rock.
Let's get the limbo stick out and jam
Let's
a little.
go.
Well, Spin Magazine voted this next band's album. Let me get the data. It's like I'm at the Hollywood Bowl. Bandwagonesque, the best album in 1991. They come from Scotland. They're here performing What You Do to Me, Teenage Fan Club.
What you do to me, I know, I can't believe there's something about you's got me down on my knees. What you do to me, I know, I can't believe there's something about you's got me down on my knees. What you do to me. What you do to me, what you do to me, what you do to me, what you do to me. I know, I can't believe there's something about you's got me down on my knees. What you do to me, I know. What you do to me, what you do to me, What she's doing to me. 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 What she's doing to me.
What's that, man? All right, let's not get psycho. Hey, Scooter, look. We're thinking of making some of these up if you folks want them. You got to call on the voicemail and tell me if I should get a batch made up to purchase Jinky the Fruit Bat t-shirts. Do you like that, Scooter? Huh?
Thumbs up.
All right, well, if you want one, you call, and then we'll figure out if we should get some made up, and we'll figure out a price and all that. There's our number. Scoot, why don't you be like one of the Price is Right girls? Read that for me.
Voicemail, area code 213-871-8198. That's 213-871-8198.
Scooter. But you know,
My option got
I got my
picked up.
man already.
I know.
He's the best, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who's got the best announcer, huh? Nicky.
God love you.
Nicky, like a good tennis player, man. Never do I volley that doesn't come back at me twice as fast.
What?
Never do I. See? He's so good, he yanked me. I didn't even know. All right, Buckeye, you got me. All right, tomorrow night my guest will be Mickey Rooney. Weren't you married to him once?
I was twice.
Okay, and from Lonesome Dove, don't we have a more current credit than that? That was like in the Eisenhower administration. D.B. Sweeney. No, wasn't he in this skating movie? Cutting Edge, right there. Okay, and she came from the other side of the tracks. They didn't
It's a
get along,
love-skate
but when
relationship.
they skated, it was magic. Triple Litz, double Salchow. Okay, musical guest Sarah McLachlan and comedian Mike Dugan. Also a little thing we call News of the Week, Scooter. All right. I got a comedy bit here, man.
Okay, man.
Stay on my wing, brother.
Come here, baby.
Bat 19, or whatever the hell that was. Bat 21, sorry. Magazines, I thought it was 19, hit me. Bat 21. Okay, magazines are becoming so specialized nowadays with such publications as Walking and Working Mother that almost every special interest group will soon have a magazine. With that in mind, we have the latest batch of special interest magazines. Now, here's a new one. This is called, can we get a shot of that? Or Foot Magazine. And some of the articles this week are Know Your Art Tribal. Yeah, I just have a real bad vibe about this bit, don't you, Scoot? You're sitting here with me. Now, you're a bit of a neophyte comedically, but can't you tell there's real blood in the water here? We're in
Kind of a
trouble.
yin and a yang thing, maybe.
Okay. All right. Second article is the Corn and Bunyan update. Third article is know when to get out of a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna. Oh man, I might have to go here to the next one. I just have a. Okay, I'll try one more. This is Fork Magazine. Lead article: 5 times, 6 times. When will the madness end? Spearing? What's the fuss all about? Salad, dinner, shrimp, reader's poll. Favorite fork? All right, now you're just being cranky because that wasn't bad. All right, let's go to this one. This is it's a new one called 32 and a half in Pink. It's the magazine for those who are 32 and a half and albino. And See, we're coming back, man. We were rope-a-doping earlier, but now we're rolling. Okay, this is Slingshot World. How to pull a BB out of your forehead. I aim for their eyes. Fiction. Oh, here's an exciting one. New Amish living. And living without lights. And my house is electric. Fiction. Okay. All right. Here's one. This is Paperclip and Rubber Band Guide. You could put an eye out, a drama in real life. Staplers, the paperclip's deadliest adversary. All right. This is the Journal of the American Hinge Association. Old hinges, new lifestyle. Oh, this one wasn't supposed to be funny. Oh, no, this is real. Sell it, Scooter, sell it.
American Hinge Association.
Okay, I got one last one here. Home Shopping Network fanzine. And we have a pictorial here. Sales reps in the buff. And your best buys in porcelain dolls. So... Now see, now you know what hell I go through up here. I want you to take this back to the people and let them know how hard this is up here.
I commiserate.
All right. Well, that's the end of the bit. See, now this is what I did, Scooter. I had my own... I control it. I control it. My little boy. Hold in. Look, it's my little boy. Look how cute. No, don't show. Hold in.
Cool.
Look, he even hated the bit. He's running off stage. It was just a bad magazine bit, son. I still love you.
So cool to have a little human like that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's the greatest. Little Holden. I love you, baby. All right, my next guest played in the NBA for 11 seasons. Boy, I'm sweating since that bit. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Huh?
I think I lost 10 pounds.
Jesus. Yeah, you are a parking meter. He is currently serving his 6th year in the House of Representatives. Don't take a check from this guy. Please welcome Maryland Congressman Tom McMillan. Kind of like the NBA when Wes Unseld was boxing you out there, huh? Scooter got the wide
I've
body.
seen a few like him in my day.
Hey, now what's wrong with sports in this country, Tom? You were a high school prodigy. I remember reading about you when I was young. You played. You were on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Played in Pennsylvania, my home state. Were you the second high school student ever after Jim Ryan to be on that cover?
Rick Mount.
Rick Mountain.
Rick Mount.
Boy, you have a shot. But besides that, you've been in the process all the way through college, NBA, and now you're a congressman. And what's wrong with collegiate sports in this country?
Well, the book is about why sports, so much money funnels to the top of the sports pyramid. Elite athletes watched by elite Americans. And the bottom of the pyramid, youth sports, inner city programs, women's sports, are cut out as a result of it. So we talk about sports at every level and how a society can get tilted too far.
Right.
So,
Kids should almost know it should be an across-the-board statement, and I hate to rain on anybody's dream. It's almost impossible to make it, isn't it? It's like 1 out of what in the NBA?
well, 30 million kids, 200 make it. You have a better chance of buying a lottery ticket. So
Right.
it's a pretty far fetch for most kids, but you know they believe they can do it, and they put all their eggs in one basket. So.
Yeah. Now, why is it in this country, I believe the college athletes should be paid. What do you think about that? They make so much money for these
They
people.
probably are paid.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's the same thing about the argument for legalizing marijuana is like if somebody's going to make money off it, why not channel it into the proper directions? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying why not pay them so they don't have to go behind the scenes and get it?
Well, I think that if you go that way, you know, Christian Laettner's going to make 3 times what the president of Duke's making, and
Christian Laettner maybe should.
Well, maybe, I don't know if that should go on college campuses. That's why I think, I've proposed some legislation to turn it back to a college and university.
What would you do?
Spread the money more evenly, helping women's programs, helping other programs besides basketball and football, promoting educational values. So that young athletes like, that way we can make Dennis into a great athlete.
Oh, man. You're going to need the GNP of Paraguay to do that. Is that possible? What do you mean? Like when they win the NCAA tournament, they should take all the money that's garnered from there and split it up more? It's like socialism? Is that what you're advocating?
Well, I mean, the NFL operates that way. They spread their money amongst themselves. I mean, what you need to do is you should have an arms race where the rich get richer and the poor fall by the wayside. So, I mean, colleges and universities are different than businesses. I don't think they should be run as business, basically.
Mm-hmm. So what, now, you think former player Bill Bradley, what do you think? Got a VP chance there, or?
Well, Bill or I could have both starred in White Man Can't Jump, but beyond that, he has a chance for being vice president. He really does. He's a great United States senator, and although he can't go his left very well, he's a good man. So.
Does he? Do you know him? Did you know him well? Does he
I
like
played with him
Clinton?
on the Knicks for a year.
Yeah.
I was on the Knicks his last year. So, and I don't know if the country can stand two Rhodes Scholars on the ticket.
Right. They had intellectuals on that old Knicks team. No wonder they played the passing offense. So
Well,
Phil Jackson was smart too.
He had a smart team, and I was on that for 1 year. Actually, Bill did the forward to my book. So.
Oh, he did.
So,
You think you'd want to run with Clinton? Are they akin to each other?
I think it would be a great opportunity for Bill. I don't know if he'll accept it or not, but he'd really help the ticket. So I hope that Bill Clinton picks Bill Bradley. So.
You know what? When you go back to the House, tell these guys we got to get rid of the bipartisan thing in this country. I was just watching Crossfire. The Democratic guy says this. The Republican guy looks at the exact same set of issues. He says the exact opposite. We're getting caught in this sort of schizophrenic helter-skelter between these people. We got to, come together and just be pragmatists. We got to start solving this stuff. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
The country's going to hell.
But
All right, Tommy.
Thank you.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
All right. Where's the book? Oh. Let's go Out of Bounds. We'll be right back with Teenage Fan Club right after this, folks. Out of Bounds.
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by Reebok, who remind you that life is short. Play hard.
Hey, thank you. I'd like to thank my guests, Leeza Gibbons, Michael Chiklis, Tom McMillan, and Scooter. Nice to meet you, man. Pet Rock, Teenage Fan Club. Good night, teenagers.
I'll never pass this way again. I'll never pass this way again. When you smile, oh little girl, it sends me wild. I'll never pass this way, but I do know you exist.
When in Los Angeles, guests of the Dennis Miller Show stay at the St. James Club and Hotel.